Welcome to your 10-minute hamstring flexibility drill. My name is Emma, or more known as Emma Forever Yoga. For this regime, you will need at least one block, but if you don't have one, it's okay. You can still do this regime without it. It might just make things a little bit easier, that's all, okay? So let's get started. We're going to start by coming to the top of the mat, and we're going to start off with Emu Walks. Okay, the Emu Walks is just going to help prepare and warm up your hamstrings. So you're going to start off by stepping one leg forward and have your back leg bent. You're going to find your pelvic tilt, keeping the back flat, and then you're going to just lightly dab. Step forward, bend the back knee, front leg straight, and then lightly dab. Lightly dab, lightly dab. Okay? Turn around and we'll do it on the other side. Step one leg forward, back knee bent, lightly dab, and then lightly dab. You might even be able to get your hands on the floor eventually, but just making sure that this movement is nice and gentle. And then let's go 2 more rounds. Step 1 foot forward, back knee bent, lightly dab, and then lightly dab. So you're just bopping up and down, making sure that the back knee is bent and the front leg is straight. 1 more round, lightly dab, lightly dab, lightly dab. Okay, now we're going to do our nerve flossing. So for this you may need 2 blocks, but if you don't have the blocks, you can always just hold on to the waist. You can also take yourself up against a wall if you need. So from here, you're going to hold the hips, push the hips back, making sure your back is flat. You can keep the hands at the hips if you like, or you can bring the hands onto the blocks. I'm going to keep my hands on the blocks. Keep both of your feet flat, and then bend one knee, pushing the other leg back. And then straighten that leg, bend the other leg, and push your hip back. And just keep repeating. Keep going. As you're doing this, I want you to squeeze your quadriceps. If it's difficult to do this on blocks, remember you can take your hands up against a wall, or you can hold your pelvis. So it doesn't necessarily need for you to hinge all the way down, just making sure that you're bending one leg and then pushing the hip back and squeezing the quads as you're doing this. Let's keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. There should be no pain, maybe just a light stretch. But really what we're doing is creating movement in the sciatic nerve. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more round. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Beautiful job. Then from here, we're going to do a block crush. But if you don't have a block, you could certainly try it without. The block really just gives you something to push your legs up against. So you're going to take your block to where your thighs are, below your belly and above the knees. Make sure the legs are a little bit shorter together, so then you're able to have the block on your legs. From here, you're going to bend your knees, press the belly up against the block like this. Now, you're going to push the legs up to the block, squeezing your quadriceps. Hold for 10, 9, 8. Keep squeezing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're going to fold as much as you can. If the knees don't go all the way straight, it's okay, but just do your best to straighten the legs if you can. Hold this position for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now bend the legs. Maybe adjust the block if you need it. Crush the block with your legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then fold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees and now push the block up against your belly. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Take the block away. Come down onto your knees. Now we're going to do an active half split pose. So to do this pose, you take your foot or your heel on top of the block like this. You don't necessarily have to have the block either. You could do this with the heel on the ground. This is quite good for people who might need to have a little bit of elevation or height. You can also elevate your hands with some blocks or some books if you've got them. Stay here, start with the legs straight, and now you're going to bend your knee, squeeze your quadriceps, squeeze, and then straighten the leg, bend your knee, squeeze the quadricep, and then straighten the leg. Let's do that 3 more times. Bend the knee, squeeze the quadricep, this muscle here, and then straighten the leg. Make sure your back is flat. Bend the knee, squeeze your quadricep, straighten the leg. Okay, 1 more time. Bend, squeeze the quadricep, and then straighten the leg. Hold this position now with the leg as straight as you can, and then find your pelvic tilt and fold in and hold for 30 seconds. So we'll do this for about 5 breaths. 5 breaths is 30 seconds. Take a breath in. Exhale 1. Breathing in. Exhale 2. Breathing in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Deep breath in. Exhale 5. Good. Bend the knee. Take the foot away. And we're going to now grab the block, or you could just swap sides without the block. It's up to you. From here, making sure that the back is flat, draw the navel in, and now you're going to bend your knee, squeeze this muscle, your quadricep, and then straighten the leg while you're squeezing the quadricep. 4 more times. Bend the knee, squeeze, and then straighten. Bend, squeeze your quad, and then straighten. Bend the knee, squeeze the quad, and then straighten. Bend your knee, squeeze the quad, and then straighten. Bend, squeeze the quad, and then straighten. Now, hold that position, take a breath, and then exhale, fold in. Hold and breathe. 5 breaths. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathing in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. 1 more deep breath. Exhale 5. Beautiful job. Take the block away. And then from here, let's perform our triangle pose, which is a traditional yoga posture. From here, you're going to point your toe out, engage your quadricep, take a full breath, find the movement from your hip. Find that pelvic tilt. See how I'm keeping my back long and the hips are in. Take your hand towards the shin or bring your hand to a block. Lift your hand up. Look up towards your hand. Exhale 1. Breathe in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathe in. Exhale 4. Deep breath in. Exhale 5. Rise up. Swap the feet. And then we do the other side. From here, find the movement from the hip, roll the top hip open, take your hand towards the shin. 5 deep breaths here. Exhale 1. Breathing in. Exhale 2. Breathe in. Exhale 3. Breathing in. Exhale 4. Deep breath in. exhale, 5. Well done. Rise up. Final exercise. We're going to do a B stance deadlift. You don't need any weights, but you could certainly add weights if you've got them available. So to do your B stance deadlift, you're going to step 1 foot forward. The back knee is going to bend. Keep the back flat, and now you're going to push your hips back, hinging forward halfway, and then come all the way back up. Let's do that 4 more times. Push the hips back, hinge forward, and then rise up. Push the hips back, hinge forward, and then rise up. 2 more. Push the hips back, and then rise up. Push the hips back, and then rise up. Swapping over. And now bend the back knee. So make sure that back leg is bent, front leg is straight. Make sure your hands are at the hips so you can feel that pelvic tilt, and then push your hips back, and then come up. Push the hips back, and then come up. Beautiful job. Push your hips back, and then come all the way up. 2 more. Push the hips back, and then come all the way up. Push the hips back, and then come all the way up. Well done. Take a seat. From here, bend the knees and just fold forward, holding onto the feet. Make sure you've got that connection, belly to the thighs. You're welcome to stay here, or if you feel that you have the flexibility, keep the belly connected to the thighs and see if you can get the legs all the way straight. And then if you can get the legs all the way straight, then that's fantastic. Otherwise, just stay with the knees bent and the belly connecting to the thighs. Hold here for 5 breaths. Exhale 1. Breathing in. Exhale 2. As you straighten the legs, engage your quadriceps and work towards pushing the knees down to the floor. Exhale 3. Breathing in, exhale 4, 1 more deep breath, and exhale 5. Beautiful job, everyone. So now in traditional yoga, we take Savasana. So it's always good just to do some relaxation after all the effort that you've just put in. Bring the knees together. You can have your legs in a constructive rest position like what I've got them, or just simply straighten the legs and let yourself relax. Let everything go. Let the shoulders roll out. Let everything be. Take 2 more deep breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more deep breath. And exhale. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And just do a few little circles with the lower back. And now roll off to the side. Make your way up into a seated position. Begin to lift the arms up. Take a full breath. And then exhale. Bring your hands together into center. Bow forward, everyone. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Say hi in the comments and share this video and subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye.